Alright, anyways, who do I got here casting with me?
Fuzzy Firefly.
Alrighty. I think you might have a little bit of feedback coming through your mic. Are you using,
Voice activation, yes, because if I use push to talk, it messes up.
do you have, headphones?
I do.
Alright, if you can use those, that'd be great.
I am using them.
Oh, well, it went away now. Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Learn something.
So anyways, you want to introduce the Dire?
Okay. On the dire side, we have Radav as Lich, and Fusion as Shadow Shaman. Durs on Luna. And for Tide, we have Pretty Penguin. And last but not least, Nobody Cares on Pudge.
And on the Radiant side, we got General Greaves. He's going to play on the Rubik in the mid lane. Top lane is going to be taken by Smiley Face playing a solo lane Mirana, it looks like so far. Or they're just going to try to get first blood mid lane. Look at my buddy please, going to be playing on a Ricky, and the game's going to be paused for a second. And Japanti's going to be playing with a Wisp, who is now invisible on my screen. I don't know what's happening. I don't know his creep block. Yeah, Crystal Man will be played by Japantis, and RBNHY will be playing on the Wisp. And I think that is going to be it. And it looks like it's going to be the Pudge versus Rubik mid lane. It's going to be mean that hope General Gears can hit those hooks. Smiley Face is going to be playing Mirana solo lane versus, it looks like Fusion. Fusion probably going to go for the stun and do a right click. Here comes the Shackle. Nope, they're not going to go for first blood. And Diz is going to just take a little bit of the farm here. But yeah, in the mid lane, if you don't know about playing about Pudge, a couple things you really need to know. You need to stay behind creeps, any of them. Make sure he can't get in with a hook unless he just walks in like what he's doing right now, and then General Greaves is going to take none of that. Actually, it looks like this might be a first blood. And one more right click, that's going to be the end of it. So what Greaves is able to do there is while Pudge was rotting, which is just dealing damage to himself, he pulled himself up on the telekinesis. And Pudge couldn't turn off his rot, was taking too much damage, got a couple hits from the tower, and that was the end of it after a Fade Bolt. But what you need to do against Pudge is make sure that you do not get out of the line of the creeps, and he won't be able to hook you. Unless he is extremely clever, and when you go for a last hit, if he can put his hook right through where you just got a last hit, he can pull you, or deny. But he's got to be pretty clever to do that. Mirana going to try to deal with the pulling action coming out here from Fusion. Actually, he didn't actually stack that one, so it's going to actually push the lane a little further than I think they want to. I don't know, what do you think so far of these lanes?
Sorry, I haven't been thinking about that much.
Yeah, try lane on bottom.
I have no Radiant. Gonna try to farm up Ricky as much as I can.
Yes, Ricky can be quite a nuisance if he gets an early start. And I think that's what they're relying on. That's really their only big carry.
Yeah, Mirana is mainly a semi-carry.
Yeah, she kind of tapers off later in the game, especially against someone like a Luna if she can get farm.
And she's not going to get farm in her solo lane.
Yeah, she really won't.
I'm wondering how well these Wisp Ricky ganks will turn out.
I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, we'll have to see what their strategy is. I mean, it gives it away when Wisp is right there and pulls Ricky in, but I don't know if when he gets teleported, if he is completely invisible when he's teleported, or if it breaks his invisibility.
I don't think it would, because he's not casting anything.
Yeah. Pudge just finished up his bottle. Grievous also has a bottle. Pudge has, I mean, they have about the same amount of farm, I think. Yeah, Pudge has 2. What am I talking about? 9 on Rubik, plus 9 denies. So nobody's having a little bit of a hard time in this lane. And General Greaves has popped off the haste ring. Going to use it Should use it to try to get the next rune.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Usually what you do is you,
Before then.
according to the people I've been taught by, is basically the haste rune is used pretty much just to ensure that you get the next rune after that one in the mid lane, because it's kind of hard to get off like a kill with the haste rune unless you're going to gank.
Telekinesis.
Oh, no, he's doing
Oh,
it
you
again.
can actually get a killer if you want.
Yeah, he gets another one. Rubik with a little laugh.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Japanti's just focusing on pulling and making sure he denies any XP to this Lich Tidehunter lane. Let's see, they got 3 versus 3, and Ricky's level 3 versus 3. So I mean, Japanti's
You
level
have to be
2.
pretty fervent with your pulling when you're against a Lich.
Yeah, I mean he can deny the XP as well. But Japanti's doing a pretty good job. I mean, usually, tri-lanes are quite hard. Defensive tri-lanes are quite hard because you have to do all this pulling. You have to know the timings and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of it. With like 3 or 4 stacks in that camp.
It looks like we're going to see action down in this bottom lane. They're going to have 4 heroes right now. You have Rubik coming in for a gank, and I think it's going to be Radov that goes down first. It will be. And the stun's going to come out. Tidehunter is finished off.
Nice body blocks from the Wisp.
Yes, that was a really good play. Middle lane going to be pushed in just a bit. That's just going to mean that Pledge can't get any farm. The early game definitely going the way of the Radiant right now. 4-0. Especially coming in, getting a lot of farm with Rubik. Maybe a bit of a problem. We'll have to see if he is going to be able to pull off the Pro Ravage steals. And we have to make sure that... Or you can get a Lich ultimate too, so...
You can get any of their ultimates.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. But you're going to have to make sure that Tidehunter is like the big one that everyone tries to get, so I assume he's going to try to focus on that one. But even in programs, you see this happen, that Tidehunter doesn't anchor smash immediately after he ravages, or say he ravages, dies, and forgets to hit an anchor smash. And then Rubik comes in and steals it. Rubik, for anyone that doesn't know, has an ability that lets him to steal the last ability used by an opponent, and he gets to use it himself with its own cooldown. And it will get the benefit of Aghanim Scepter too if the enemy hero has it. But the Rubik himself does not get an upgrade from Aghanim Scepter. I'm gonna go on General Grievous again with an illusion rune popped off. Doing a lot of damage.
No mana for Fade Bolt.
Yeah, no mana for Fade Bolt. And Mirana is now level 6, going to be tried to focus on by Luna. Sort of a solo action there. Level 3 on Fusion.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sorry if I'm cutting you off, I don't really mean to.
Oh, it's fine. I don't have very much to say, so it's kind of convenient.
You can say whatever you want. I'll try to make sure I don't talk over you if you get something coming out of your mouth. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, Japanti's ever vigilant. Denying that creeps. Level 3 on her, though. Him playing her. Actually gonna push this creep wave. It looks like Fusion didn't
I just went for a gank.
He's going down the bottom lane and
Yeah, he's right.
Not fooling anyone.
We say we hide in the bushes.
Yep. It's gonna play the waiting game. There's the farm. It looks like Ricky's doing a little bit better. Diz has got 19 last hits. I'm actually interested to see what build Diz is going. Can't really tell yet. All she got is a poor man's shield. I strongly prefer the tranquil boots and drums on her, on Luna. And then going, not getting the Helm of the Dominator.
Since I don't know anything about Luna, I'm just gonna nod and agree with you.
The problem is that, like, she has...
Oh, it's not like this. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh,
yeah, they're gonna get a go on him, and that's gonna be the end of Fusion. we're gonna pop off a mini
Diz
stun for
with the
Diz. So I know with Luna, I mean, a lot of people go with the Helm of the Dominator, going to the jungle and farm. It's a very late game oriented build, so you can be completely useless if she goes for that kind of build up until the late game. And it looks like she's going to have to back off right here, but I like to go with the Tranquil Boot. She actually going Power Tread, so it looks like she's going for that kind of old standard build. But we saw coming off from, who was it? The Ice Ice Ice?
Who was that? Oh,
Zenith.
I don't remember.
I think it was Zenith's build. Yeah, I think it was Ice Ice Ice's build. With the Luna, decided to go with the Tranquil Boots and Helmet Drum, which is low on life on Lich and Tidehunter. That allows Luna to be extremely mobile. She's got the highest movement speed in the game, but the lowest of any ranged hero. Her range is like 330, so she's basically melee. But that allows her to be mobile and get around in team fights. Plus gives her some extra stats that can be quite useful.
Being carried on.
Yeah, Smiley Face is going to go. Ultimate is popped off here. Probably not needed, but they're going to use it anyway. They have Shadow Shaman who's going to take a lot of damage from the tower. But he had a
So Slam the Punch? He probably hooked a creep.
I wasn't watching.
Oh no! Grievous has got the hook. And it ended his rune. Oh.
So maybe another gank.
Up here top, yeah.
It's going to be kind of dangerous. There we go. Nope, not when you pull it like that. Fusion gets hooked.
Uh-oh. Oh. DP support.
Yeah, Wisp was coming in here. Wisp Rubik, and we're going to go telekinesis, send him up in the air. Wisp is going to come up, try to get the stun, but nope, not fast enough. It looks like Diz is going to be able to get away, but the hook is going to finish it off. It looks like Ricky is not getting the farm he needs. He's only on the Robe of the Magi right now, looking for the Diffusal Blade. Actually, he does have his Power Treads, but looking for the Diffusal Blade. It's going to be a while before he's able to get that one, and it might be a little bit too long. No, wait, he's on the Radiant, so it doesn't matter. Because Rubik is doing some really nice work. But again, I mean, Rubik's not late game carry. He can be quite useful, but certainly needs to have someone to back him up as the game goes later. But this was an all random match, by the way. I'm not sure if you saw that. So I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's actually kind of decent, to be honest. Which is not always what you get.
Here comes Wisp and... Oh, Mirana.
Wisp Mirana, they popped off the ultimate for that one. Both ultimates.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, the tether breaks. And Mana is stranded. And poor Wisp.
Yep, Wisp is going to finish off by 3 heroes up on here.
They might get it. Oh yeah, they're going to get this tower.
Yeah, there's definitely no way they're not going to get that tower. Grievous, let's see if he goes for the Pro Dendy build, if he's going to go for the Blink Dagger Force Staff.
Ultra mobile. And he also has phase boots.
No, he does. It's interesting.
He is going for the ultra mobile.
Radab taking a lot of damage right here. We got a blink on here from Ricky. He's going to finish him up. A Tidehunter is going to be trying to hit a gush up on him. That's going to be the end of him. The tower, I think, finishes that one off. 1 for 1.
And we're
Definitely
going
not a
for the
good trade,
tier 2
though.
here at top.
Yep, we're going to have a pull-in from General Grievous with the flash and a pull back! But Diz goes down anyway. The double damage rune doing its work.
This is quite entertaining.
Good does not want to give this one up. He's going to look for his Dismember, but the hook actually misses, and then he's going to be turned around on by Grievous. The Fade Bolt's dealing a ton of damage to him.
Oh,
A nice hook from Grievous. Going to be one more right click that finishes him off. Monster kill up on Rubik.
It looks like Rubik's going to be carrying this game.
I don't know, man. I mean...
8 of the kills are his.
Yeah, but I mean, as it goes later on in the game, Rubik does not have any sort of sustained damage. He only has Fade Bolt.
True, true.
So, I mean, Fade Bolt's really good right now, 13 minutes into the game, but only deals 300... I mean, 300 damage is quite a bit of damage, but later on when everyone's got 12k health, it's going to be less effective.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He successfully secured the early game, for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh
Hopefully
yeah.
Ricky can take advantage of that and farm so he can compete against that Luna.
Hopefully so. But we did see a dive down here for just getting a lich, but losing himself. Not the best of traits.
Looks like Diz wants to go on Smara. Maybe?
Looks like he does. No? Maybe? There you go.
Yeah.
The first stun.
And Shadow Shaman's coming up.
Blink
Will it be
away.
soon enough?
Not going to be soon. Or unless she
Oh,
stops.
this.
And that's going to be Shackle. That should be the end of her. Ultimate is going to be popped off right now.
Oh, no.
And no, it doesn't get her because she
Yep.
popped off the ultimate.
And
Wisp
here's
coming
Wisp.
in
Oh.
with a Rubik. And we have the arrow just narrowly misses, but Fusion is going to be focused down on and finished off. Godlike streak on General Grievous.
Okay, Rubik.
And we have 2 Wraith Bands up on Marana. Haven't been able to get her Ray Aquila up yet, or finished off her. There she finishes off her boots.
Rubik has a nice early 4-staff.
Oh, so he's going for the mobility. If he gets the Blink Dagger, I'm going to hold him to the fact that he needs to be using both of them at the same time.
What happened if you do that?
Well, not at the same time, but directly after one another.
Radiant's middle
Ah.
tower is under attack.
And now Rubik's... Oh, sorry. Ricky is halfway to his Diffusal Blade, right? I don't remember the exact price.
He needs another Blade of Alacrity, and I think the recipe.
Okay. So nearly half up.
Yeah,
Am
that's
I not
about
right?
it. Yeah, he's
And
he's
they
getting
want to
close.
kill him. They have... Okay.
Sentry Warrior going to be popped down right now. Ravage is popped off to
Ravage.
finish it off. The ultimate coming out from
The
Lich
Lich.
as well. And that's actually going to... Oh, he didn't... He blinked himself away. But that's going to finish him off. 2
Alright.
ultimates for the Ricky.
Radiant's
They really want to play a game.
Oh,
Chance this
fantastic
time.
hook, but he
Oh,
didn't
that's
follow
good.
it up. He didn't follow it up with his Rot and Dismember,
Yeah.
so it took a little bit longer to kill him off.
I wonder if
Marana
tomorrow's
coming
gonna
in.
be
This may
accomplished.
be a little bit of a folly for her. She's going to be slowed up. Hex as well, and needs to get a shackle.
Oh, the Shadow Shaman will not get her.
No,
She's
it's not
fine.
gonna get her. But she turns around. We
Yeah,
have
they're getting TP
Grievous
support.
coming in here. We have Buddy Please coming back into the fight. They really want this. 4 of them in here.
bottom tower
We have a
Oh.
Pudge.
And the hook again. Oh,
Missed.
Oh, the
Ooh,
arrow.
is that going to arrow? That arrow's going to hit Rada. That should be the end of him. Blinkstrick's going to finish him off.
And Luna's cut.
And finally, he pops off that, pops off the smoke, and nobody has to run away from that. Wisp is TPing himself, and we have a hook. Is going to catch Penguin. It's going to be a lot of damage, although we have a Hex a little bit late from Fusion. That means he's not going to be able to get the kill with that.
Oh,
But
but
it looks-
he is down to the count.
Yes, it looks like Tidehunter, Pudge, and Lich all died from that, only for Ricky.
Quick, Zeus ult. Zeus gets away.
Yeah, Fusion was just a second too late in getting the shackle off. That would have killed Marana.
What's the total death count for that fight right there? quite
That
long.
was 3 for 1. No,
Okay.
no, I'm wrong,
Because
because it was a
Ricky
lot longer.
died here when they ganked him. When the actual fight happened. Did any Radiant die here?
So we
Oh,
had
Ricky-
2 Ricky
Ricky died
deaths.
again. Okay.
2 for 3, but they were both Ricky. I think that was it. I don't think there was anything else. Because, Wisp died, so that was 3 for 3.
tower is
Did Wisp die? I thought he TP'd out.
No, I remember he got hooked by Pudge, and then Pudge missed his Dismember.
Oh, yeah. So 3 for 3 maybe?
Yep, I think it was
That
about
was
3
not
for
bad.
3.
But Luna didn't die. So all in all, it was actually better for the Dire.
A little bit,
As
but
I
they...
can tell.
Oh, there's a nice hook on here. Diz is going to be focused on. Folds up. Fade Bolt's going to be the end of him. But actually the graphs don't really show that it worked out for the Dire. Here comes Pudge. He misses another
Aw.
Dismember. And he's
No,
gonna
he
be-
used it, but Crystal Maiden interrupted it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And when he got frostbitten, that means he couldn't cast any spells, or at least... No, he should
it
have
just
been able to.
interrupts current channels.
Yeah,
He
so
can
he should
cast
have
spells
turned
later.
off his Rot. because he died because of the rot. His rot took like half of his health. But it is all random, so I mean, he may not be too familiar with Pudge.
Yeah.
Penguin gonna be focused on him. He's gonna pop off the Ravage for this. Is he gonna get
Might
Grievous
die
for it? No, he does get Grievous. Is Wisp gonna be able to finish off the kill? Wisp has overcharge on. That shouldn't be happening, and that's gonna be a kill on Wisp. Overcharge just hold a little bit too long.
If you're taking half damage, it'd be worth it, since it gives you that damage reduction.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure that was the best.
I
mean, the mana drain is 3.5%. I mean, I don't
I'd
know.
say it can be worth it, but if
Can
the
be.
Tidehunter is just whacking on you, I don't think it's worth it in that case.
They're going to go in for this tower. They do have Grievous down, and they're going to deal damage to it. Let's see, Diz is
They're gonna
like
get
level
it.
11. Going to go for that build that I was talking about. Has a Morbid Mask, but still kind of getting late.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
under
Buddy
attack.
Please has now finished off. Has not finished off the refusal. Gonna gush on him. He should be invis.
He's getting
Going
there.
to Earn charge, negative earn charge on him. I don't know why he bought this quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Builds into Force Staff, Oblivion Staff, or Butterfly.
Orchid? Yeah.
But he already has Silence.
Maybe for the extra damage?
I don't know. But anyways, Buddy Please is going to get hit on by Tidehunter.
Spat on.
Yeah, I think he hasn't been using that smoke screen at all. That is really the power that Rubric has, is pulling off that smoke screen. Let me read this to you. It's got a radius of 325, miss rate of 70 for whoever's caught in it. It silences them and slows them by 25%. So basically anyone in there, if Ricky's in there, Ricky wins that fight. They're going to go on this tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
That looks like they're gonna get it.
Bottom tower is under attack. Ready.
And we have an ultimate popped off from Mirana. They're TPing.
Oh,
They're all going down. They're trying to come in, but they have been revealed. It looks like Penguin is going to be focused down in the air. We have
nice war.
wards, but a
Whoa.
Force Staff is going to stop him from dying to that. And now we have Fusion is going to be the first gun to go down. No, Lich Ultimate is coming down. Crystal Maiden is finished off. We have Pudge is dead as well.
And Grievous
Mirana
gets
is
the
back
Lich
here.
ult.
He does?
Yep.
Oh boy. Penguin is going to... Ravage is now popped off with no Anchor Smash. Going to hold him up, and the Lich Ultimate comes out to get him. Radav is taking too much damage, and the bounce comes back to finish him off.
I feel like he bounces there.
Luna, the only one that lived because she wasn't there.
Which is
Helmet
probably
on.
for the best, since she needs that farm.
Yeah, but I mean, the Eclipse Ultimate might have been good.
Maybe.
Would have gotten Ricky. Probably would have gotten Grievous. I mean, Ravage was very late there. They needed to initiate with it, but got initiated on themselves and didn't know what to do. So Goldgraph going away the Radiant. XP as well. Looks like Japantes just bought him, or got himself a Yule Scepter as an item for his Crystal Maiden.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, Buddy Please finally finishes off with the Diffusal Blade. Still questioning what he's going to do with the Quarterstaff. Maybe that's a misbuy.
Pudge are dancing at the top room.
Looks like General Grieve's going to get it.
Oh, the courier.
Oh, the Courier.
Yes.
A lot of people
Looks
like
like
this
Ruby.
Courier.
I had the lockbox.
Because he drops little gold pieces as he flies.
Oh, right, it is.
A little trail of gold. It's got 50 seconds left on that Lich ult that Greaves can use. Lich, 30 seconds left for his. Grievous, you're right. I mean, Grievous has definitely been carrying this.
Yep. Unless this goes into later game, he's gonna be the carry.
I think so. The problem is that they haven't pushed any tier 2 towers.
Right. Only gotten 2 of the tier 1s.
It is a bit of a problem because that it kind of says that they're a little afraid to go across the river. But they really haven't had to because the Dire have been, fine just trying to...
Pushing on them.
Yeah.
But in their defense, the Radiant are up against a really good pushing team.
They are.
Lich and Shadow Shaman.
Yes.
Although they have Rubik, Morana, Crystal Maiden.
Looks like they're going to try to defend this tower over here. Luna should be farming 100% of the time right now. You have a creep.
Yep.
Hook.
That creep is dead.
The creep is major dead. Oh, Griever's going to be slowed. He's level 16, by the way. Ultimate coming out here from Grievous. Nice ultimate. It's going to hit a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That's going to screw up the team fight. Tidehunter doesn't know what to do. He's going to anchor smash into nothing. That's Luna that goes down. And the Lich ultimate coming back. And the Ravage has popped off as well. Not his best work,
is
though.
almost dead.
Morana
But
goes
looks
down
like
to
it
that
will.
one, and it looks like nobody's
he's
going
trying
to
to
rot
suicide.
himself away. He does
He
get
got
the
the suicide off.
Yeah, he does get it. Japanti's low on life. He's going to go down to the wards.
Smitten died, yeah.
The smoke screen coming out from Buddy Please. He's going to back off a Tidehunter. Tidehunter really needs to back. He's no way he's going to be able to win this fight.
They
That's
did
the
it.
end of that one.
Yeah, Fusion has been getting some really nice wards. Although they've always been on General Grievous, who just forced us out.
Yeah.
But they have been nice nonetheless. Now is he going for a Bloodstone? I think he is. Does Soul Booster build into anything other than Bloodstone?
No.
Okay, then yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, only goes into Bloodstone. And, he has it, actually, if he wants it.
What was that?
He has his Bloodstone if he wants it.
I already does.
But he can't buy the Void Stone at the side shop. So he's kind of confused because he's dropped his magic wand. And
It's very ranging.
needs to be careful.
You might have thought he could get his Void Stone from the side shop, maybe?
Yep. Because you can get the Ring of Hell, you just can't get the Void Stone.
Yeah.
So now he's like, now what do I do? Oh my god, he's the courier.
The courier? Oh, the courier.
He has it on the courier and he's just sitting there waiting for it.
He's hiding in the trees.
Yep. Wisp is TPing
Yeah.
himself.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the tether broke before he TP'd by accident.
Perhaps, but I'm not sure what he's doing. He should be able to get away. Yeah, he's going to get away from
Yeah.
that one. But Japanti's level 9, going to place a ward.
Good for him.
So you got a Blink Dagger up on Shadow Shaman that makes him really good as an initiation. Going to be using that
Yeah.
Shackle and Hex.
And, contrary to popular opinion, Rubik does not yet have Blink Dagger.
No, he does not. I didn't think he was going to go for the max mobility. Rana going for the Manta style, still doesn't have it yet though. Has finished up the Yasha. Haven't seen too many arrows from her. It's kind of like the hook. You just have to send them out. Try to hope to get one.
Yeah.
And we have Pudge. Doesn't really have much of anything. Bought himself a cloak. Looking for that
Hooded Defiance. That will be good for him.
Japanti's going with full support. Bracers. Tranquil Boots. Buddy, please, still looking to farm up something. He's got about 3k gold to use. Grievous is now going to be caught on the middle of 3 heroes. This could be kind of bad. We have Fusing on blinking himself in, hexing him up.
Buddy, please come to help.
Shackle's going to be finished off. Buddy, please come in,
Cloud doesn't
casting
get
off the
Shadow Shaman.
silence. Grievous is going to be able to pick up the
okay.
kill there. Buddy, please is stunned, and they pop off the dust. Buddy, please is going to be needing to get some kind of a stun on him. Hex is going to be there, and Gush is going to be the end of it.
Yeah.
That was a good fight for the dire side. Good catch.
Well, right there, they might be trying to gain. Oh, the arrow!
Arrow just barely misses, spoiled by a creep.
Stupid creep.
And she's working on some gold right now. Got about 2k. See what build she goes, what item she goes for next.
The dire.
4-man push down
decent
bottom lane.
damage. Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna get it. The Radiant still have 3 up. Rubik almost respawned.
Yeah, they're going to have to back off here, but I don't think they're going to. They're going to try to go for it. We have a go.
Oh,
Japanti's going to get hooked in, and she's going to be finished off right quick. There's one another hero down, but still capable of taking this fight. It is a 4v4. Arrow just misses. And I think that's going to be a defense. They're backing out the long way, though. Stopping.
I think they still want to push this. That's why they're going the long
Give this
way.
up. Luna's still farming. What is she?
Oh, Tech doesn't have his ult. They should not go on this.
Oh, we have a nice hook coming out from nobody.
Yeah.
And he's going to back off.
And Fusion did get those wards again on Grievous.
He did? No, but he
Yep, yeah, he did.
He got out of it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, has to
Third
stop
time in
doing
a row.
that. He's got to learn.
Illusion.
No, I don't.
So now that they're all 5 bot, they're just gonna pull out. Maybe farm.
I don't like the build that Luna's going. I don't like the Shadow Blade idea. I mean, it's kind of like for like the Eclipse initiation plus a little bit of attack damage. I just think there's better items that you can get because they're relying on the
Like
Eclipse.
BKB, maybe? No, not BKB.
BKB certainly, actually, because she's going to be focused down on.
Is under attack.
I mean, she needs damage, really. The DMG. Anyways, they're going to get this tower.
Oh,
Wards are going to be popped off from
oh,
Rubik.
Grievous got the wards.
Yep. Well, Ricky looking, got this Talisman of Evasion, so probably going for the Butterfly, and that's why he was got the Quarterstaff. That explains that one. He's the highest farm in the game, so Luna is not catching up very well. And after that, it is all, actually, it looks like Grievous. It changed to net worth. Yeah. Top 3 heroes are Grievous, Buddy Please, and Smiley Face, so the Radiant do have the advantage in terms of gold, but they're going to go for Roshan on the dire side, and I think, yep, the Radiant know about this. And we're going to have the wards popped off. Fusion eats himself an arrow. Grievous is going to steal the wards. That was the last thing he cast. And we have a Rabbit that's going to be popped off defensively. Fusion's going to go down to that one. And Grievous is going to take a lot of damage. Oh, the ultimate popped off here from Luna, but he's taking too much damage. Luna goes down. Buddy Please does go down too, so that's both carries.
At this point, the Radiant are retreating.
The Radiants seem to be retreating. Look for better positioning though. If they had the hook, they might have, they had the arrow, they might have been able to do it, and a creep is now hooked by nobody. And it looks like Japanti is going to return, and that's going to be the end of nobody, I think.
And Rubik is still in rot.
He's stolen rocked, actually. Interesting. But it looks like Tidehunter is going to go down for this as well. That is 4 heroes down for only 1 hero on the Radiant side.
And he does not have his ult.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that it actually should be quite hard for Rubik to steal Hook because he should be hitting Rot right after he hits Hook
Dire's middle
all
tower
the time anyway.
Yeah.
Even if you start with Rot usually, it may be a better idea just to go with Hook Rot because so that Rubik can't steal it. Unless he just completely whiffs on the Hook and he's able to steal it before he can pop off another ability.
Yeah. And the Radiant are going to go for Roche.
Yeah, and they're going to get it too.
But the Dire see it.
They see it. 15 seconds left on those Mass Serpent wards. Lich's ultimate has got 30 seconds left. And the Tidehunter ultimate's not there. Actually, they're going to back off from Roshan, so it is only about half health. This fight is not over.
They feel very different.
Rubik goes for the Blink Dagger. Max mobility boss.
Boom, by boom.
Yep, and then it's going back to the...
But what will he sell to put it in his inventory?
Is Fusion, like, glowing or something?
He's young. He is.
I don't know what that is.
It's a particle effect from Rubik, it looks like.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
the
the Fade
Fade Bolt?
Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't wear off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So sparkly.
Both teams going for the 5-man Dota.
I never
5-man
went
Dota, best
Dota.
Dota. They
Too much
could
work.
deny this tower. They're going to be doing it. Goldgraph kind of went the way of the Dire for a little bit, but now backing up all the way in favor of the Radiant. XP graph, very, very, very much in favor of the Radiant. And they still want to do Roshan. They're all looking at it. Got a ward going down. It's like, I don't know what the right analogy is, but everyone knows it's there, so now they're all worried about it.
You go first. No, you go first.
But it looks like both teams are going to look to try to split push themselves to try to make one side back off from the other and then try to go for it again. And it looks like the Dire are just going to walk themselves in. They know about it, though. And here come the Radiant.
Get dark coming.
The Mass Serpent Wards are popped down for it a little early. May need to use that for a defense.
Only half of them get to shoot Roche.
Buddy is coming right in right now. Pudge, they popped off the dust. Who's going to engage? It's going to be Grievous going to pop himself in. He steals the freaking ultimate from Luna, and then the Starfall is going to deal tons of damage. Lich is down. Luna's the only one that gets away from that one.
And Tide fell into the smoke cloud after the telekinesis we couldn't ravage.
I cannot believe he stole Eclipse.
Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
When did he steal Eclipse?
It must have been just recently, I guess.
I completely missed it, but he steals the highest damage ultimate in the game. And he uses it and catches all of them.
And they're just going to push bot.
And I mean, that's what you do. You get Roshan, you get a tower, you get a team fight.
So looks like Luna's going to hang around near bot.
Yeah, looking quite convincingly in the favor of the Radiant. They have a Manta style up on Mirana. They got the Refusal Blade up on Ricky. He actually has his butterfly if he just goes to the shop.
And he does.
And that's a ton of damage. He's just going to blink himself in like, what up, buddy? And he's going to eat a Hex, and the hook is actually going to hit Mirana, but the Starfall is going to deal damage, and he gets stunned up.
The
Ultimate coming out here from Luna. Diz is taking a lot of damage. Ravage is now popped off. Buddy Please is low on life. One more hit on him, he should be able to... Nope, he's going to be able to get himself away. And it looks like we got a hook. That's going to be Japanti's going to be hit, and then it's going to be Fusion that takes that.
And again, Grievous gets rocked.
He gets rot. Oh, Tide Hunter.
A nice arrow.
But they're not going to be able to do anything on it.
And Ricky did finish his butterfly.
Ricky's not got a butterfly. That's dangerous. Like, you don't want to deal with a butterfly, Ricky. Backstab dealing, multiplying 1.25 for all the agility that you have. So Ricky is now scary.
Quite.
Dealing about 250 damage per hit if he gets a backstab.
And Grievous gets hook. Once again.
You get his beloved hook.
Yes.
And I mean, this is one of the things with Luna. If Luna doesn't get the farm she needs, that's your game right there.
Because her only purpose is to carry.
Well, her only purpose is not so much that it's just carrying; it's that it's like push carrying. It's like if Lycan doesn't get his farm, he's just nothing. I mean, he's got a team fight, but it's still quite hard to use. And I mean, they could coordinate their ultimates a lot better than they have been. Actually, they could really coordinate their ultimates a lot better than they have been. But Grievous has just been the one that sort of screwed them entirely. He just
kinda.
It's more like a mental thing.
Morale.
Yeah, because they're like, well, Grievous is going to be here, and he got my hook, and he's been hooking all of us, and...
He completely messed up Pudge's early game.
Yeah.
Which is when he's most effective.
He's only got 7 flesh heap. He's big. But I really haven't seen too many dismembers coming out of him. We have a hook that's going to miss. Oh, we have Diz getting hooked, and now going to be finished off, and that's going to be the end of her. Penguin is taking a lot of damage right now. Pudge
The
is going to
smoke
be
cloud.
stunned.
Oh, Crystal made an ult.
Crystal made an ult. We got Ravage popped off. It doesn't get Tidehunter. Tidehunter just barely gets away. We have a Serpent Ward going to catch out Smiley Face. Ultimate coming down right here from Lich. But Rubik actually still has Hook. He doesn't have the ultimate. And Ricky's just feeling too much damage out of this
Smiley
team
face.
wipe.
Oh, we'll go on. Okay, Aegis.
Aegis is... I should be able to get this Rex. This may be GG, yes. Well, Fusion calls GG. Does that mean the rest of his team calls GG? GG, second GG,
Yeah.
so I think that's going to be it for this match.
It's looking like it.
Dire's middle barracks
So
are
anyways, I am Love is Dead, and this is Fuzzy Firefly.
Fuzzy Firefly. Yep.
Yes. So I don't know how many I'm going to continue to cast, but, you know. Anyone? Thank anyone for tuning in.
What Agreed.
This is Dota Noobs. And I'm
Dire's
going to sign
bottom
off.
tower is under attack.
Later, peoples.